Don always have his TV up loud. Woo! I beat Don in Mortal Kombat 11. I'm still better than him. I beat him in that. Don is scared to play Mortal Kombat 11. Bro, you can't beat nobody, bro. You can't beat me. You'll lose if you put that online. I don't play that shit. That shit is garbage. The rating is trash. That's why people don't buy no arcade shit. That's a 50% game, bruh. If you look at the rating, it's a 50%.
Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments. So Georgia's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Davis will throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled it. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up?
How did he miss?
Attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's when you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one.
Everybody been trying to get you to play the game, but you've been.
Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. You just saw one there on the crossing route.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team.
Davis looking to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lost to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. With the catch, it's Norris. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's
a lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Bringing the heat. Got a man in the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on.
Caught. They will score.
Touchdown, baby.
Touchdown, Georgia.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the...
I don't have that. I never buy a big into what I buy, bro. I don't have
We're ready to get another
that.
look at this Bulldog offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes.
John
Don't lock
probably
in
getting
where everybody's going to
cooked,
start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The Bulldogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Bulldog. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this all.
People can't fuck with me.
Here comes the Georgia offense ready to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Norris. Powers through. Snags it and he's open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
Oh my God, I am killing in the college football.
But they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of... And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulldog.
John, I'm a god in college football.
Couldn't
I'm
ask for
going
better
crazy
starting
with
field
the
position for this offense.
YouTube.
Davis looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete into the end zone, but I think this offense is going to get nabbed for a penalty.
Ooh.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
This one's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help.
Here's a got some room headed to the goal line.
Nobody plays the new WWE, bro.
6 more points.
No, you would not, bruh. Stop lying. That's a one-on-one.
And now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Now you saying that at the last minute. Baseball is a one-on-one game, bruh. What are you talking about? That thing is not that that game don't work no more. They kicked that game out. It's done. That game is done. Oh. John, the game, nobody could play NBA live. They're not gonna make an NBA live game for a long ass time. They're not gonna make an NBA live for a long ass time. I love the college football. I'm just buzzing. I'm a killer in this college football story mode. I love being a killer in college football.
Death Valley, Clemson Memorial Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Clemson Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Death Valley, the tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams dream.
Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision. The Bulldogs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
Now, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are.
Makes the grab and room to run. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
second down, they'll go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Run in the red zone, it's Temple. Breaks the tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Davis looking to pass.
Touchdown!
And he's gonna score.
You can't fuck with me.
These two.
Don, nobody could fuck with me in college football.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
I am going crazy with the story mode. Oh my God, wide open play. Oh my God.
Once he got a step, it was all over.
I'm the #1 quarterback for
This
the
offense
team
is
with
so
them.
good. Man, they can
Beating
hurt you in
niggas.
so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive.
And the Bulldogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Ready. Go. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Norris. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This offense is putting on an absolute clinic, and defenses that have to watch this film are not going to like what they see. They've already got a big lead early in the game. 3 plays, 3 first downs on this drive. There's nothing you...
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board.
My God, how many times people gonna try to get me and I'm the best in this?
This connection is on fire to...
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that one. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Using his legs, it's Temple. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a
toll. Oh, shit.
After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Davis will throw. Looking down the middle. That's reeled in. It's Norris. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed
I'm
to
a
halftime.
killer. I'm whooping this college.
Some adjustments gives us an opportunity. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Temple. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all.
Breaks free of the middle. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Oh, what a move. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Davis looking to pass. Got him downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Norris. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. The give on the counter. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. He misses this man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Have yourself a day, young fella.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Norris. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, that didn't take long. I mean, they started off this drive with great field position, and that's critical for this football team because of the players they have offensively. If you can get them the ball back at that area of the field, it takes one play, like what you just saw, and all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door now in the red zone looking for 6.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game. There's some room. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical.
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Throws for the tight end.
He dropped him.
In this offense, which has been brilliant. Davis will throw. Punts it out of the air. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Dogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were
Ready! Red 18! Red 18! Ready, go! Down, ready! Ready, go! Here we go, ready! 180, go! Down, ready! 180! 180! Ready, ready! One, go, go! Ready! 180, go! Ready! Go, go! Ready! Ready, go! Down, ready! Go, go! Here we go, ready, go! Down, ready, go, go! Ready, 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 go! Down, ready, ready, go! Ready, ready, go!
Don got off the game.
on the run. It's Temple. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And the Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. He's got an open man. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you...
And he's in! Touchdown, Dogs! Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Norris.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Finds a man on the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Davis will throw. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Running inside, it's Temple. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Got a man. It's Norris. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Under fire. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
On the delay, it's Temple. And they swarm him under.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
That's a nice play by the defense. You're trailing.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Davis looking to pass. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Bulldog. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Norris. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
He makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback
picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
The Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
Davis will throw. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Pulls it in. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's for... First play of this drive comes from the 27.
Here we go. Go. Ready, go.
Off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Swings it out to the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He rifles one deep to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Man, that
I mean, the
such
party
great
so
third down
late.
defense, seeing the football breaking.
Break. Here we go.
Oh dear man, why you coming so late?
Where did he go?
Gonna run it. It's Temple. Picks up the first down. At the 35, he's got room. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Georgia. Roll his way into the end zone. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows. He's got 97 yards rushing here in the fourth quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
The Bulldogs are facing third and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working that left side now. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Temple. Got enough for the first. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Right back to the well. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Temple. Still running at the 35. There's a crease. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. A first down for the offense. They'll run it to the right. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. after this, it'll be a wrap. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Temple. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.
Beep, beep, beep.
Nasty ass.
Ready? Blue 22, blue 22, go! Down, ready. White 29, go!
Running inside, it's Temple. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays thrown.
The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the tie. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown Bulldogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The Dogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The run inside. It's Temple. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top as we get a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Davis looking to pass. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. So now it's 2nd and long. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw it. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Makes the catch. It's Norris. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He wants to go deep. Goes high to pull it in. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Fires to the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Davis will throw. Grabs it in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Working the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Alabama calls it second timeout of the half. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. They'll run it. It's Temple. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the Tide uses its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Bulldog! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot put...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Line is set on third down. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He was trying to get that return. crank up this drive with the pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Soft spot in the
I'm
middle.
going to, I'm literally
trying
to really
have it at the 12-yard line. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Going to the run, it's Temple. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive
Halfback
line
in
does their
tattoos.
jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They'll run it on the counter. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And the punishment has been extended. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off play action on first down. He's going to take a shot. A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Right on the money. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They're going to run it. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldog! And the beatdown has ensued. They build this 4th quarter. This offense has it with really good field position. Davis will throw. Complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Georgia! Great job by the back on the option. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Temple. Makes it past the marker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Grabbed behind the line. It's Temple. Bulldozes his way through. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
That's an impressive touchdown there, considering the plays this defense particularly.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people